Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're looking at something from AOC. This is a new monitor that I'm going to be using for all of my benchmarks and testing. This is a 4K 144Hz display, more precisely the U28G2XU second generation. This is going to be for all of my graphics card testing, builds that we do with benchmarks in the video, and all kind of things like that. So I thought I'd do an overview and then we'll do an actual review in about maybe a month's time or so. It's actually retailing for about $599 at the moment, which is actually the affordable end for a 4K 144Hz monitor. But nevertheless, there might be someone who's wondering if they're using a higher end graphics card, so I thought I'd make this video. So let's get into it. I'll tell you some other things as we go. So as I mentioned, this is 4K, so UHD. Contrast is 1000 to 1. 1 millisecond response time as well. So I'll kind of open this a bit backwards, but all of the accessories are kind of falling out. So we have instructions. There's also a driver disc in there. Don't think that's something we're going to need nowadays. We've got a UK power plug and there's also an EU one together. DisplayPort cable, this supports DisplayPort 1.4. And then we have the stand. And I'm not sure whether it was on purpose that AOC said this model when I was asking about a 4K display for benchmarks, but it's red and black, which fits the channel theme perfectly. So this is a flat panel, not a curved one, which I think will make life a lot easier, especially when I'm videoing it. And being that it's 28 inches, I think is a good size as well, because the 32 that I looked at previously does take up a lot of space on the desk. Even though it is a bigger desk, it's still, you know, there's a lot to kind of fit in. Let's quickly put the stand together. It's going to be very familiar for anyone that's put a monitor together in the last 10 years or so. They kind of had these kind of mechanisms. There's a thumb screw in the bottom that you can tighten up, do up thumb tight. That's that bit. Also some red metallic accents on the back, which I like. I'm going to take your monitor, and then on the back you have got the little bit that clips in. That's also a VESA mount, 100 by 100 as well. If you want to use a monitor arm instead of this stand, then it just goes over the top and clicks in. So in terms of adjustment as well, while we're here, we have got from -5 to 21.5 degrees of adjustment. You've got 100 millimeters of height adjust and also some rotation on the base as well. You can also rotate it that way round. Bit of a baller move to use a 4K 144Hz monitor in portrait, but if you've got the budget to use, you know, 3 of these or whatever, then go for it. Now on the back you have got the AOC logo. Let's look at the ports as well. So on the back here we've got a USB hub. So you've got 4 downstream ports and then you've got 1 upstream which goes to your PC. I didn't get the cable with mine, but this is a retail sample that's been passed around, so that might just be why I'd expect you to get one with a new one. So in our ports we've got 2 HDMI 2 ports and we've got 2 DisplayPort 1.4. Then we've got a headphone jack and of course where you're going to put in your power. I think now though we need to just really get this powered in and plugged into a PC so we can see how it looks and also cover off the menu. So along the screen we've got 5 different buttons. We first got a option to quickly select the input of the monitor. So you've got your 2 display ports and 2 HDMIs. There's also arrow buttons for the next 2. The 4th one is a menu button. So going into that you can see all the different settings. Pressing menu again will take you into that subcategory. Then you can go between all of them. And then pressing menu again will select one to then change the options. Quick display option will go as a back button. So you can go through and obviously using the arrow buttons see all of your different options. I'll just go through them all here as well so you can see what options you actually have, as I know a lot of you guys might like to know exactly what different things you can change. And go along to picture boost. You can do it in a certain frame as well, so if there's certain parts of the screen you want adjusted, then you do have the option for that. So let's just show you, so you can change the color of a specific part of the screen if that's something you need. There you go, you can see it on the screen there. You can also change where the OSD comes up as well if you'd rather have it in the middle of the screen. So when there's no menu buttons pressed, you can actually press left and you'll get a game mode option. That gives you a few different options for different color modes to easily choose between them. Then pressing right when you've not got any other menus up will give you a little crosshair should you want to play any games that don't have one, or if you're feeling a little bit cheaty. So let me know what you think about the U28G2XU second gen 28-inch 4K down in the comments box below. Stay tuned for the full review that will be coming in about a month or so. I think it's about a good time frame for this. I'll add the links in the description box if you want to pick one up as well. So check those out. Thank you all for watching. A big thank you to AOC for sending this out for me to look at, and I'll see you all in the next one.